I wasn't part of their relationship. I didn't know their story, their history, or the names they called each other in private. I was just a stranger, a ghost in the background of their afternoon, occupying the same space but a world away. But I noticed something. I noticed the exact moment someone stopped trying to be understood, the moment the effort simply ceased. And once you see a moment like that, you never forget it. It stays with you, a quiet echo of a choice made in silence. I saw it first in the way she nodded. It wasn't the nod of someone agreeing, or even someone listening with interest. It was the nod of someone ending a conversation without saying a word, a period at the end of a long, exhausting sentence. In that moment, she stopped correcting him. She stopped trying to bridge the gap between his perception and her reality. She stopped clarifying her feelings. She stopped filling the space between them with explanations that never seemed to land. Nothing dramatic happened. There were no raised voices, no tears, no grand gestures of departure, just a quiet closing of a door. That's what made it so noticeable to me, the lack of noise, the sheer weight of the silence that followed. Then there were the others, standing in line at a grocery store, surrounded by the mundane clutter of everyday life. They were talking about something small, something about dinner plans or a missing item from the list. Normal, trivial things. He said something careless. It wasn't intended to be cruel or even particularly mean. It was just dismissive, a small shrug of the mind. And she paused. For a heartbeat, the world around them seemed to lose its sound. She didn't respond with anger or hurt. She just smiled, not a warm smile, but an accurate one. A smile that said, "Ah, so this is where we are." That's when I knew. Watching from 2 feet away, I saw the thread snap, not with a bang, but with a tiny, imperceptible sigh. Some endings don't belong to the people inside them. They are too close to the heat to see the fire going out. These endings belong to the people who witness them quietly, the observers who see the shift in the air, the change in the light. Witnessing an ending like that is a heavy privilege. It's like watching a star collapse, a quiet, distant catastrophe. He kept talking. He was already planning the next hour, the next day, the next week, but she was already gone. Something had already closed within her. Not a door being slammed, but a book being finished and set aside. She wasn't angry. She wasn't even sad anymore. She was just finished. Mentally, she had already packed her bags. And when that happens, love doesn't argue. It doesn't fight for its life. It simply accepts the conclusion and falls silent. Most people think endings are loud. They expect the fireworks, the shouting, the dramatic departures in the rain. But they're not. They are subtle. They are the sound of a key turning in a lock for the last time, but without the sound. They are subtle enough that only someone watching from the outside, someone with no skin in the game, ever notices them. Tomorrow, I'll tell you about a moment I noticed in myself, a time when I was the one nodding and the one smiling that accurate smile. If you notice quiet moments like this, if you see the stories in the silences, this space is for you. Subscribe and join us.